Unexplained infertility is the question. It is a misnomer in most cases. It means in most cases it only exists because the cause hasn't been diagnosed. It depends on how much expertise the doctor's got, how much knowledge is available medically and scientifically. Doesn't mean because you can't find a reason for a problem that it doesn't exist. But when a doctor, to the best of his or her ability, does all the testing they deem is necessary, and yet at the same time no answer is given as to the exact cause of infertility, it's often labeled as unexplained. To me, that means you look deeper. You do the tests necessary to elucidate and identify all possible causes. At the end of the day, you're able to find out which category it falls in. Is it a male-related issue? Is it potentially something related to the woman's tubes? Is it something related to the way she's ovulating? Is it related to the quality of her eggs? Is her age playing a role? Simply because you don't know the reason why doesn't mean there is no reason. And in most cases, even in those cases, taking a very organized and strategic and step-by-step approach, you can treat the woman and get her a baby. Bypass the areas that seem to be the problem. Unexplained infertility is an enigma. It is the most overdiagnosed problem. It's easy to say, I don't know why you're not getting pregnant, but if you look hard enough, you'll find it. In unexplained infertilities, if the woman's got open tubes and she's ovulating and the man's got good sperm and she's young enough, you can try things like fertility drugs to start with. If 3 attempts at fertility drugs don't work, you move on to something called intrauterine insemination, when you artificially inseminate the woman with sperm, usually from her partner, that's been hyped up and prepared and enhanced in the laboratory. It's a procedure I introduced into the field of medicine in 1983. It's a very helpful procedure. Sometimes that doesn't work. And in other cases, if that doesn't work, then you move on to IVF. And now you've got both a treatment and a diagnosis. Because with IVF, you fertilize the eggs. Now you know the eggs can fertilize. You know they're good enough. When the embryo results, you've got a way to test the embryo genetically to see if it's normal. Now you know it's a normal egg, because a normal egg will make a normal embryo in most cases. So you do the tests. Then you have the ability to check the uterus out, to see if the lining of the uterus is adequate. So you've got a way to check if that's a problem. And if you then put the embryo into the woman, gets pregnant, then you know that you've solved the problem of unexplained infertility. If you want to know more about this, and it's well worthwhile to do so, I urge you to comment the word "share" below. That'll get you a free copy of a book I recently wrote, and this book will come to you as an ebook free of charge.